morning. Welcome to Preparing to Survive and Thrive Homesteading Channel, Charlie B. So today, what are we going to be up to? Well, guess what? We're working with the bees today. I'm going to switch you around and show you the beehives so you can actually see what's going on. Oh, got a bug on me. And I'm going to get myself ready and get in there. And let me explain a few things before I do that. So this hive, we added a box last time because it was really bearding and it's creating a lot of bees. It's doing wonderful things. All I'm going to do in there today is literally just look inside to see if I need to add a honey frame. So I'm probably not going to film that. This hive did not have any bees, or it had bees, but it did not have any eggs, larvae, or brood that I could see. So I'm going to be taking this apart and checking it out and praying that we are up and running again. And this one we added a box to, and I'm also going to just check it for a super. And I probably won't be checking to see if I need to add a honey super to this one. I'm talking too fast, sorry. And just look in the first box to see what's going on. That's the top box. And probably will not film it unless it's doing something crazy in there. This one was the hive that overwintered. Well, this one also did not have any eggs, larvae, or brood in here, so I was hoping that they were requeening. So let's see if what I have. It's been 2 to 3 weeks since I checked them, and my cats are stupid. They're in the bees, but they don't seem to bother them, and everything's okay. But I'm going to be there checking them, and I'm going to get it set up, and let's pray that everything's going good. I will say the beehives are extremely quiet, so that's also a very good sign, because if the bees are noisy and you can actually hear them, that usually means that there's something going on in the hive, like they don't have a queen. So these guys are super quiet right now. So we are hoping for the best. Got our thumbs, our fingers, toes, and everything else crossed that we can cross. So we'll be back in a little bit when I get in there. Okay, so we're out here at the first hive that I'm going to check to see if we have brood and anything else. Need to get my glove on, which is awesome. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So I do like it that they're very quiet. I've been standing out here by this hive for a while, and nobody's really bombarded me, so that means that they're probably a happy, healthy hive. Let's just pray. Hoping no wonderful ants either, but I guess we'll see when that happens, when we get in here. Okay. Well, let's pray. I do have some bees on the inside of the lid, so that's good. We're seeing some bees, but if they went for several weeks without having a queen and producing bees, then we're not sure. Oh, I see lots of bees down there. Let's see. Okay. Now, if this is all honey and no comb, no brood or eggs or larvae, then we're going to be kind of out of hive. Because I'll probably just let it die out since it wasn't a strong enough hive that didn't requeen itself. And I'll take the honey, or I will give it to the other ones. So this is my one that I'm pulling out. They're definitely adding lots of honey to everything, or nectar, pollen. So I also see where they've been redoing a lot of the honeycomb that was in here from the nuke that I put in, because this was one of the hives that we had the nuke in, that we put the nuke in. Okay. Oh, guess what? We got eggs. I don't know. I'm going to try to zoom in for y'all whenever I do this, but yes, we've got eggs, a lot of eggs, and some definitely pollen, but eggs, 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 eggs galore. Yes. So that's a very good thing. And I guess they were cleaning it out, so wow. I'm not going to fight over looking for the queen. I just want her to be in there and doing her job. More eggs over here. Not as many over here as that is on the other side. It's just a few that I can tell. But yes, that is good. So that means we do have a mated queen, and they requeen themselves. Yay! Let's check this one to see if we would have any larvae. Man, they are really popping up on the honey. That's good. Oh, we've even got larvae in this one, which I will definitely zoom in for us. So we've got at least 2 of the stages. Oh, lots of larvae in here. They just haven't capped any of it. And the bees are very, very calm. Yes. Bees are super calm. So we're good. I'm not worried if there's brood in there or not. I just know that the queen's somewhere in there, and I'm not going to mess with them that much because I want them to be happy and I don't want anybody to die. So I'm very, very happy. Now they do have space in there to go ahead and eat, and lots of food in there. And they have room to lay. So at least for this hive, my assumption or hypothesis, depending on if you really want to go to the school, but I will not need to add anything to this one because they're just now adding more comb and nectar to this one to make honey. The hive has definitely lessened in the amount of bees that are in here. So yes, they were very slow to move. But that's all right, because right now we're going to get built back up. And I'll definitely be feeding these hives in June or in July to make sure that they will make it through the Darth. So nothing on this one. They are building up the hive or the honeycomb. So let's look at some of these other ones. Now it is actually normal for a nuke to requeen themselves because nukes are normally done up with splits. And that's okay. So we're going to let these guys do their business and keep on moving right along. Yeah, see that? They're building their honeycomb, and they've got their nectar in there. So
Yes, gonna let everything just go right back to the way it was. And let them start laying more eggs. Get this baby closed up and we'll get to the next one to see if the hypothesis was correct or my assumption. You know what they say, you shouldn't assume because it can make a blank out of me and you both. And that is a ASS. I don't want to get in trouble for cursing. But yes, so we're good. Now, I wouldn't feed these bees yet because there is still plenty of food for them to get out here. And June is a very good month for them around here also. Unfortunately, it has been very dry. We have not had any real rain in 3 weeks, at least. And we got a little sprinkle the other night, but it didn't do anything. So I've been watering everything, including catnip. So when it blooms, the bees will have something to eat. So let's pray for rain. I know everybody's in this situation. Oh, I dropped some of my nectar on the smoker. So let's get you over here and see the hive that overwintered. And yes, I'm not going to turn you off. Just going to walk along with you in my sexy bee suit. Oh, okay. Get this baby set up. Okay, I'm going to get the lid off. It's also a little cooler out here. It's like 70 degrees. It was only 49 last night up here. And yes, we do have some bees in here. And they're calm. That's good. I'll check out this one. They definitely don't need another box, I can already tell you. So, being that they were queenless for a while, I'm hoping they're queen right now. Okay, I had to walk away from the hive for a second because I forgot to put on the straps around my waist and around my booty, so I don't have any bees going up underneath this bee suit because I really don't want to get stung because they'd go right up to my face and sting me. So let's get this guy opened. Doesn't they have this? They have these guys sealed good. Aha, there we go. Got it loose. So most of the time, a good queen at least, lays from the bottom up. And then as they fill up the bottom, they start to move up. But they won't fill up every frame. They'll do the ones that are in the middle. So when they start going up, it's kind of more like a funnel. Or maybe not a funnel is the best word. I'm going to check the underneath of this. I do have one pissed off. Okay. Got some honey in there. I do have bees. Thank God they're calm. Want to make sure I don't dump this hive because I have dumped them before. And the bees are not happy when I do that. Make sure that's full of honey. Hopefully you're getting a good view of the comb here. Yep, I think so at least. I'm going to also bring you down one more so you can see the bottom one. Okay. This honey is very, very heavy. That's all right. That means that they're doing their job. Now, when I'm looking underneath these, I'm looking for any queen cups or sails that might be in here. Because I'm hoping there isn't any, because I haven't seen any as of yet, even though they did lose a queen. Either that or she went on strike, I don't know. But there's a lot of bees in this baby. And the reason I don't get out in these hives every 2 weeks is because the more you're out in the hives, the more likely it is that you're going to hurt a queen. And so I try to let them do as much as possible by themselves. They're filling this guy up with nectar and pollen. So that means they'll have something to feed their babies too. Let's see here. You have lots of bees. I think I'm actually seeing brood in here. Yes, I have brood. A lot of brood. And I've got larvae. The larva's over here. And there might be some eggs in there. Very, very, very young larva. That's awesome. Brood over here. And larva of all stages. That's good. This actually hive looks very full of larvae, so my guess is it was requeened right after I was in it, or she was a virgin queen, because it takes a good 3 weeks to get some larvae going or to get brood happening. So this is good. I'm actually looking for eggs because I want the queen to be laying eggs too, because the brood's great, but that will keep the hive going, but we also need them to be laying eggs. So I never look for the queen. I know it's probably a bad thing that I don't. Might even have some drone comb in here. And yes, we have eggs. Yes. So I can let these guys go and do their thing because they did what they were supposed to do. And yes, so they were raring to go a lot sooner than what I had expected. So this one's going to be doing awesome. Thank God I didn't lose my overwintered hive. So that's, yeah. So she was probably when I looked in here the last time, there was eggs, but I just couldn't see them. And then they were standing up one end. It takes about 3 days for them to actually lay down. If this hive gets noisy again, I'm going to cry because that means that I'll have done something to the queen, and I don't want to do that. And she might be actually in one of the other boxes, but I'm not going to argue with them. I'm going to get out of their way and go from there. There's a lot of bees up in this hive. That's good. You notice how quiet they are compared to what they were? If you look at last week's video, which that might be a good one for you to look at if you didn't get to see it, I will post it at the end for you to actually revisit that one. Uh-oh. One poor little guy didn't make it. I'm sorry about that. Or lady didn't make it. Got one bee that's a little PO'd at me. I'm not even going to take any frames out of that one because we know that she's got plenty of eggs and larvae and brood in there. Hopefully they will start filling up my honey super. Okay. We are doing good. So happy. Okay, they're probably a little PO'd at me now. Bees do not like it when you apparently tower over them. So we're going to get this guy shut up. Ladies, come on. Now be nice to me. I'm just checking to see if there's anything you need or want. Yes, I talked to my bees. I'm going to have to fix that one too. I have a couple boxes that are kind of pulling apart, so eventually I'm going to have to fix them. I'm really hoping I will get some honey this year. Bees is a very expensive hobby, And I really need their honey for me to not have allergies so bad. At least outside allergies. Okay, well, there we go. I haven't seen any ants in either of these two hives. That's awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and get the other hives checked real fast. I could bring you along, but maybe I will. Okay. Now, this is one of the ones that I added a box to last time. Let's see if we need to add a honey super or anything to it. I know I said I wouldn't film it, but the other hive went so fast. And this is just a really quick check. I can look down in to see if these guys need another box or a honey super. If they do, then I will be back out. Whoa, ladies. They're coming up good. Can you see that? I'm hoping. Coming up through that hole. Now, is this little guy going to give me honey this year? Probably not. Okay, none of this nectar has been capped from what I can see. I'm just going to let you take a real quick look. It's probably hard for you to see it. But they still have plenty of room to keep on going. So probably no honey bucks this year. So we're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. So now kind of do a little recap. If a hive is noisy, it means that there's usually something wrong in it, such as the queen is gone or dead, or there's something in the hive that they're trying to protect themselves of. Normally, it ends up being the queen is gone. These guys are shaking their booties. Can you see it? God, I hope you can. Put the rock back on this one. Let's get to the last one over here, the one that's closest to the solar panels, and see if this one might need anything. It is still bearding amazingly. I'll try to put a picture in there that I'd taken the other day so you can see it a little bit better. Sorry, yeah, I know I'm kind of walking funny and you're kind of going with me. Okay, let's get the lid off. lots of bees already, I can tell. Like I said, they're not aggressive, so that's a very good thing. Oh, Hey, look at that. Okay, so you can see where they were making all this new comb, and they've got some of it capped over here, but they've definitely got space to fill up. So I'll have to keep an eye on this guy to make sure I don't need to add a honey super, because I do not want anybody to swarm. But I think so far they're doing really good. It takes a while to get that and to get it dried out and capped, but they've got a lot of space in there. Pull out one frame and just take a quick look. Now I will have to come out and inspect these hives a little bit better in the next couple, probably in about 2 weeks. But if I don't need to put a box on them at this moment, then I probably will not have to worry about it. Now, I could actually go ahead and put a honey box on this just to be on the safe side. And I might do that. Whoa. Thing is full. You know what? I am going to put a honey box on this, because when I start looking at this better, they're definitely filling them up. And these honey, they're very full. So, yep, I'm going to have to go ahead and put another honey box on this one. And I got to go get one made up. And that's just something I just stick on. And like I said, I would always rather give these guys too much room and not enough, because if they don't have enough room, then they swarm. So yes, call me paranoid, but I would rather be paranoid and have bees than be lackadaisy and have my bees swarm, because that sucks. Okay, well, I'm going to close it back up until I get another box, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. Okay, well, I'm out of the hives, and I did go ahead and add a honey super on that hive just to be on the safe side. That hive is doing phenomenal. All the hives are doing good. However, I would say 2 are doing good and 2 are doing phenomenal. That one's definitely phenomenal. Maybe one's doing phenomenal and one's doing excellent and the other 2 are doing good. And maybe one's doing fair. But I don't know. I guess it just depends on how you decide. So let me get you turned around here so I can actually look. So I'm actually out of part of my bee suit, which makes it awesome because it's very, very hot. And very happy. I could not be happier. Wow. And it is actually a relief to know that the bees are doing well, and I might possibly get some honey, but we'll see. So, and I will feed them in July and August until the fall flow comes on, because if I can get some honey, I'll be very happy. And I don't want them to be totally starving by the time the fall flow comes on, because when the fall flow comes on, that's when I'll put another honey super on it, and just for me to be able to get some honey, because fall honey is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and plant some buckwheat here shortly, because it only takes like 6 weeks to come up and bloom, and that's what we want. So, all right, well, here are the bees. Ta-da! And we're very happy today. So remember, if your bees are making a lot of noise, it usually means there's something wrong in the hive. Normally, it's because there's something going on with the queen. So, which, I should have known that last time when the hive was very loud. But this is Charlie B signing out. Oh, remember, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you soon. Charlie B signing out.